teenagers particularly are chronically sleep deprived. There's very little doubt about that. If you were to sample a typical high school classroom, I'll bet you there will be a 25 to 30% incidence of some attributable sleep disorder.
Teenagers aren't getting the right amount of sleep. In fact, they're getting about 6 or 7 hours for sleep per night, and that's just not enough. It affects their education and their ability to absorb information. They aren't getting up in the morning, and when they come home from school every day, they aren't going on to do any extra work like homework or revisions.
Then as you move into the evening period, you try to avoid physical activity so that actually cortisol and body temperature start to go the other way. Darkness comes on, so actually that requires turning the lights out, stopping all the computers, TVs, everything else, to allow melatonin to surge onwards. You'll then go to sleep much more deeply, into deeper phases of sleep, and you'll wake up feeling much more refreshed.
Okay, so we've just done a case study with you. You had an app to check your sleep each night. So you did 3 nights with how much sleep you usually get, which was around 6 to 7 hours of sleep. And then you tried 3 nights with getting the amount of sleep a teenager your age at 16 years old should be getting, which was 8 to 9 hours sleep.
In the modern age, your chances of being fat, diabetic and having cardiovascular disease, and additionally having depression and mood and psychiatric problems goes up if you sleep poorly.
It has been proven that half of all teenagers are sleep deprived, as more than half of them are not getting the right amount of sleep.
There's a rumour going around that some schools want to start their lessons at 10. How do you feel about that as a teacher?
There is a college, I think it's in Swindon, that starts at 10, and their grades have gone up dramatically apparently, but they finish later, so they finish at 6. So I don't know if it's really effective, because by the time you guys get home after 6, it's kind of 7, half 7 for some of our students, and then they've got homework to do, and that's not going to get done either. So yes, they may be more proactive and productive in the mornings, but is their homework getting done? The things that are being set later on in the evening, is that getting done? I'm not so sure. So there's swings and roundabouts really. And I know it's proven that teenagers and up to the age of 21, I think, your body doesn't function. You have that pattern where you're awake till 2 and you shouldn't start work or do much before 11 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
But I think if you condition yourself to go to bed at a reasonable enough time, you're going to be fine at 8:45 in the morning. You just need to understand that that's when you have to start work.
What appears to be happening increasingly with teenagers now is taking that normal delay and going far too far with it. So through use of computers and technology and Facebook and iPhones and everything else known to man, teenagers staying up later and later and later.
How much sleep would you say you get on average per night?
I probably get 5 to 7 hours of sleep.
Okay.
I'd say about 7.
Do you find that you're still tired when you wake up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you nap often?
Yes.
How many times a
too
week?
much. Like every day. At least a nap every day.
For how long?
Like an hour and a half.
Well,
Maybe 2 hours.
if I nap for like 5 hours, which is really bad because I'll wake up at like 10 o'clock at night and I'm like, where did the day go?
And then that gets you out of your routine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I try not to nap, otherwise I just won't wake up.